how much will I even get working as a student? Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate you. So in today's video, as you guys can see from the title, we're going to talk about money. We're going to talk about our job experience so far as students working in Germany, obviously part-time jobs, and we can also give a range, the least amount we've received per hour or in a month, and then the most we've also received. So you guys have a, he's not even new on this channel. He has been on my channel a couple of times. So that's my coursemate, my G, my friend. So please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Vincent. So how do people introduce themselves on YouTube? This is our YouTube channel, subscribe.
So his name is Vincent Ukazu.
Hey.
From Niger. I mean it's Ukazu.
That's not how you pronounce
Omo Niger, have your countryman here, so yeah.
This was our adopted daughter. She's almost like a Nigerian too.
My second nationality, yeah. So yeah, let's get right into today's video. So Vincent, when you arrived in Germany, how long did it take you to find your first job?
Yeah, so usually when you come here, I know most Africans, when they come here, the first thing that they think is, how am I going to look for a job that is going to give me, pay me at least for most of my times here. So it was something that we had in mind coming, like I need to get a job immediately I get here.
Yeah.
So it took me like the first time we came here, everybody was talking about this certain job that was popular. Like you have more Africans that they work there. It was a printing press job, and for me especially, I didn't really start working immediately because it was really difficult for me finding my feet with the whole new environment and a new course. So for me, mine was a special case because it's been a while I left the university, so I needed a lot of recalling and bringing back a lot of things for me to fit in that whole school setting. So for my first semester I didn't work. So
you didn't work in your first semester?
I didn't work, so I was just using my blog account. But trust me, don't do that if you didn't pay yourself, if you didn't pay the money yourself. If you borrow someone the money, please try as much as possible to start working when you get here. So,
and sorry to cut you, a lot of people ask me, oh, Firdaws, if I take a loan for my blog account, can I come to Germany, work and get the money back?
Of course. Of course, you can work and get the money back. Of course, once you come here, the most important things you have to do, you have to open a bank account, sort your house address. Also, you have to sort your city registration and everything. Make sure your documentations are already intact. And basically, you're going to find students that are going to direct you on jobs that are the most easiest to do and the fastest ones you're going to get. If you're not handicapped, trust me, you're going to see something to do in Germany.
Yes. So, and also, people also ask, how do we find these jobs?
Yeah, to be honest, jobs basically in this part of the world, in this place, in the school settings, are usually referrals.
Yeah.
So you have a friend to just tell you, hey, come, there's this place, of course. And the school finds a way to put these common communities together.
Yes.
Like most internationals, they just put them somehow
together
so that there's this networking that comes with people telling you, okay, this is where it is, this is where it is. I'm not sure we've really had a situation where students get stranded, saying that they don't have a means or an idea of a job.
Where to work. Because usually when you come, let's say if you're Ghanaian, try to find Ghanaian Students Association, like get to know people like from your own country or even some other Africans. They always recommend you to there's this job here, there's this job there, and it's easier to get job that way. Or you can also find jobs on eBay, Kleinanzeigen. I don't know if I'm mentioning right. Kleinanzeigen. So there are lots of job advertisement there. You should go there and check it out. A lot of cleaning jobs are there.
So for even for schools here, like we have there's a site that Job Mesa. Government side is usually for most students, as in they find a way. They have a site where you can go. You search for jobs. They could also refer you to different jobs, but then they have a way they do theirs too.
Yeah.
So also the school finds a way to provide these informations for you. But then the truth is, just put your ears on the ground. You're going to definitely get something somehow.
Yes. And the good thing is there are student jobs in the university, heavy jobs.
Yeah, and also we have to say this too, very important. Like I said, I don't know, one of the videos we made, once you're coming to Germany and to an extent you have the knowledge of German, as in you can speak German at least from a certain level, trust me, you've solved a very huge chunk of your problem. So getting jobs for you is not just getting any jobs. If you're going to get the best jobs, you can get nicer jobs like customer representatives, cashiers, those places, hotel management, those
even administrative work.
Yeah, you can get those even as a student, and they find a way to, and they pay more actually.
Yes, but if you don't know the language, then you do laga jobs. Cleaning, factory, restaurants.
You don't work with your head. All you do is you just work with your strength.
Yes.
And tenacity, agility. Trust me, the jobs are not as they're not as easy. They're not difficult. Charlie.
They are difficult.
It's difficult.
Let's be realistic. Like, how's your first job experience here? How was it?
So, the first job experience I had here was in the printing press that we had to go. Usually it's the normals here. So the job was crazy. It was a 12-hour shift. My first day, I went there, I almost died that day. I came back, my arms were all aching, my body parts. I couldn't even, the next day I couldn't move anywhere because I was standing for literally 12 hours. And I used to have to work in the industry back in Nigeria, but then this one was something different. I don't know why it was like that. But basically because I was doing some monotonous exercise for
No, but that job is stressful. That was also my first job where he talked about it was 12 hours. Crazy, and I went for night shift. I'm like, what am I doing here? Like,
it was crazy.
It was crazy. Like,
however, of course, what spurs you to go to work is money, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you go for such jobs. Like the job is not as it's to be honest. They pay. I think they pay the least when it comes to the minimum wage in this place. The least. Because I think they pay about. It started then was
up to 10 euros per
9.35 euros per hour. It's terrible, right?
Yeah.
But then, okay, I'll let me keep that thought. So they pay about 9.35 euro per hour. Then at least I'm not sure. So later somebody increased it to 9.65, which is still poor, very very poor.
Yes.
And also we also have to transport ourselves to the location of
because it's not in our city.
Yeah, it's not in our city. So we have to find a way to get down there, and we pay 5 euros.
I know, right?
So 5 euros is now taken out of your money because 250 going, 250 come back. So that's part of it. So however, the job has its own good sides, right? While we students always want to rush, the job is really flexible.
Yes.
Really flexible. That is the most important thing.
You're not committed. Like you can book a shift when you are free.
Just book a shift whenever you're free. Call the HR and tell them that you want to work so days and all that, so they can just fix you those days. Sometimes you can even just call in a day. You
know, sometimes you don't call, they'll send you a message, do you want to work?
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody wants to go.
On Facebook. Sometimes you can even have a shift and you call the woman, call the HR and tell the person that I can't come today. So happened. So you don't even need so many documentation.
Yeah.
Unlike some other
committed jobs
where you have contracts.
Yeah.
And if you don't come there, you have to submit a medical report from the doctor.
Yes, that's a good reason.
So so that's it. So the job is actually flexible, but then it has its downsides.
Okay, let's talk about money. They've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
Someone might be thinking, how much will I even get working as a student? For me, I don't think I've worked to 1,000 euros before. I'll not lie. It all depends. You have to work a lot to get a lot. So for me, the least I've gotten per hour that's for the printing job. It's 9.65, 9.3 euros per hour. and the highest I've gotten per hour is around 16
No,
euros.
no. You've worked more than 9 point something.
I mean, yeah, the least I've had.
Okay.
The least I've had per hour is around 9.3, 9.65 euros. And the highest I've had is 16 euros per hour.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I've worked up to 16 euros per hour.
That was a cleaning job.
Oh, yes, cleaning job pays too.
Yeah, cleaning job pays. But so let's say in total in a month, I've earned close to like 800 euros.
I think I've
You've earned more. I know that's the thing. I don't really work a lot.
Yeah.
So you need to work more to earn more money.
Yeah, so what happens is it depends. Like you have to take a lot of more strength.
Yeah.
There's no trying to be a prince or a princess in this place. So
Yeah.
trust me. You see these pictures where you see people post. Trust me, those things are not what it is. You need to see
They
when
break their
people
backs.
work here actually just to earn a living. So the amount of money that you've been earned around, I think my least money I earned is about this 9 something euros, right? The highest I've earned is about 12 euros. But however, the 12 euros is more
That's
consistent
per hour.
Yes, 12 euros per hour. So the 12 euros is actually a bit more consistent. So if you have a job that you can work for like 4 times a week of the 12 euro per hour, then it's a good thing, because if 4 times a week, 12 euro per hour, depending on the amount of shifts you have, or maybe 3 times a week, you can actually rally up to 1,000, depending. I'm not sure about the calculation, but then if we're going to do the calculation now, you have an 8-hour shift, and the 8-hour shift you earn like
12 times 8.
12 is like that's like
Okay,
10 12
12 times 8. So 96.
96.
Yeah, 96.
So 96 now, right? So you have 96 euros. If you have 96 euros for like
So let's say right now you are doing Amazon job.
Yeah.
And then you are working from how many days in a week?
I work for 34 hours. I work 34 hours per week.
Per week. So in a month, how much are you going to get your gross salary in Amazon? Give a range. Probably they want to know.
Okay.
Someone wants to know, okay, so what if I'm earning 12 euros per hour?
Guys, chill. Amazon job.
He doesn't want to mention his salary.
Amazon job is chill. Amazon job is not the regular jobs, right? It's not something you do for a whole year. For this part of it's a seasonal job, so we can't just use that one to calculate, right? So, and it's a 3-month contract, right? But basically, because you as a student, you might not be even able to do it because the job is not even in our city. You have to travel out of the city to go and do it. However, it pays you more, but then you work a lot of times. It's just 12 euro per hour. Right, and 12 euro per hour, multiply it, and you work almost 6 days a week. Sometimes 5, sometimes 6. Though they have peak periods where they put some bonuses and all those things. Yeah, but it's just a 3-month job. So, but then they're talking about steady jobs. Like we also have jobs like the one in the ship,
Staff Eins.
So the one that one's about 12 euros too.
Yeah.
But then that one's nice.
In Staff Eins, we both worked in Staff Eins. Staff Eins is one of the most, I think, flexible student jobs.
Is it flexible? Yeah. You book for shifts yourself.
You book for shifts, you get.
And this guy, it's one of the places in Germany where you can comfortably say that you speak just English and you work with the English.
Yeah, and even I think my position, you need a little German, but I didn't really speak German, just some short sentences.
Oh yeah.
And it was okay. And Staff Eins is really, really cool.
Yeah,
it's also 12 euros per hour. I don't think Staff Eins is in every city. I think because it's a ship, okay, and they go to different locations. So wherever there's water, maybe there's sea, then maybe the Staff Eins will be there. So yeah. So what's the least amount you've earned per month?
Per month?
Yes.
When I started working, honestly, sometimes I would earn like 300. Okay. The first months I started working, I earned like 300, but then later.
That's really small hours.
Yeah, but later when I noticed I had a need to be a human being, so I earn more than that.
Okay.
Sometimes I could earn, depending on 2 jobs. I can do 2 jobs, and those 2 jobs can give me 1,000 or maybe 1,001, depending.
Yeah.
Right. But it's a lot of work to join that thing with
crazy.
school.
Ah.
It's not one of the easiest things, honestly.
Right.
So it's.
I remember I was doing my cleaning job, and I'll go to the printing one twice a week, and I'll do my cleaning job twice a week. So by doing that month, I got money, but I had serious body pains. Like
it's not one of the easiest things. Sometimes I have to finish the all-night job. From all-night job, I go to the ship to work for another 6 hours or 5 hours.
Yeah. Man.
So
yeah.
You
so you have to factor all these things. If you take a loan, right, fine, you can get the money back, but you have to sacrifice. You have to do maybe less courses, you know, and then do more work. Need more hours to work.
Yeah.
But then you saw Germany too, during school time, they say you can't work more than 20 hours.
20 hours, yes, they give you the.
Yeah, are they really strict on that? I think it depends on the state.
The truth is, these guys need workers. If you have to put, please, I don't want anybody to quote me, but then I just feel.
No, the thing is, we say that it's illegal to work.
It's illegal to work more than 20 hours.
It's illegal to work more than 20 hours. If you do it at your own
risk. Or we not tell you not to do.
That's for school hours, so but during your vacation, then you can work more than 20 hours.
During your vacation, then you can work.
You said it, I'm gonna get into trouble, because we don't want you to be. They'll jackpot you back. So I think we've said it all.
Basically. So money is important in Germany because the truth is you can't live on the saved money in this place. You're going to die. Please, listen to me again. You can't live, even though you came here with 20,000 euros in your pocket. Trust me.
So I have this last question here.
Yeah.
Someone might think of getting a loan. Is it possible to get a loan as an international student?
A loan from where?
A bank.
In Nigeria? In Africa?
In Germany.
Yeah, you have credit card.
I don't know how that thing works.
So, listen guys. This is one important thing that almost every student should have here. Even the school recognizes it. Recently, the school sent an email that even has that. They tell you that you should take part with credit card companies that are free
and build your credit scores, right?
And also, yes, you take part with them. So the idea is in this place, you can't be stranded. You should. I don't know. Being stranded is not one of the things you want to be, right? So those credit card companies can come in handy. However, I don't think it's something that you must do for someone that works and all. But then you can just have it, to just do 1 or 2 things, and also to help, build your credit score, do some other things too.
So
sometimes, like for me, the credit card helps a lot. Sometimes when I'm cash strapped, I don't have a lot of money to do something, so just use my credit card. But I pay back. It's flexible. You don't pay so much. Everything is just so easy with the credit card. Sometimes you also have bank drafts, overdrafts. Depending on the bank you use, they can give you some overdraft, and they increase it when they see that you have a very good credit score. They increase your.
So the overdraft is like a loan.
Like you can spend. Maybe you have a zero euros on your account. You can spend to a particular limit. Sometimes they put it 3,000, sometimes they put it up to 6,000, sometimes they put it up to 8,000.
So your account will be like negative.
Yes. Negative. So it's an overdraft.
I think that works for N26 bank, right?
Yeah. So you can
N26.
You can take advantage of that.
Okay.
So yeah. So you can
maybe I can have a video just on finances, like credit card. Overdraft, loans, and all of that. I know you guys will be very interested in that, so that you guys will get to understand how to use credit card, how to get this credit card, how to get free credit cards, the ones that you don't have to pay for, and how to get these overdrafts. So I'll make a video on that. Okay, yes. So I think this should be the end of our video, right?
Yes, guys.
Since we give you an overview of the kinds of jobs here, we should mention the kinds of jobs here before we go. Like factory jobs, restaurant jobs, cleaning jobs,
work as
delivery person.
You can work in a company where you driving the bicycle to deliver goods for people. You can also
Students' jobs.
do heavy jobs.
Yeah.
Where you also assist PhD students or maybe.
Yeah.
do
And what
something.
else?
You can also do
Care home with the
care
old
home.
people.
Has anyone done that?
Yeah, some people do it.
Oh, really?
And also hospital jobs.
Hospital, yes.
Yeah.
Hospital jobs, yes.
They
So
also,
it's part of it.
yeah, so yeah, there are a variety of jobs to do. Just that, you know, I know that some of you guys, when you're probably back in your country, you were like a big person in your company and you're coming to Germany. Forget about that. Like, it's like you're starting all over again. And nobody cares if you're even cleaning. Nobody cares. Just hustle and get your money. That's what matters. Like, nobody cares about. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching. See you again in another video.
So guys, so please subscribe to Firdaws if this is your first time. Just subscribe to, you know where the subscribe button is. Where is it?
Yeah. I don't know if it's here or there, but subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yes. All right.